Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we again play our tanky blacksmith, and this time we will go into the underground again. We killed this big guy up there, and there is a way down. In the next video we will use our rope and go to this area. This is the plan for the future. But today we first go into the underground, and there are at all 6 areas you can land in, and 2 of them we already saw and 4 are now random. Haven't seen the kitchen, the survivor, the astral collider, whatever this is, and the NISS den. So in one of those we will land, we will see. And now we can go into the underworld again. Let's go. I'm here in this wrestling room, and first we have to get there. It's only a short walk down this hallway here, I would call this. And then there's another hallway or corridor. I think a hallway is a little bit larger than a corridor. We go up here. Here is a lamp which didn't crack. And here is the room of the big guy, and there we can go down. You have to use your lamp when you do this. But even then, there are sometimes those little spiders, as you saw here, and they poison you when you walk over them. This is not too nice, cause this poison lasts for quite a long time. Yeah, and we are in a secret place. Okay, let's have a look. There's one door, there's another. Yeah, and here's a box with a bandage. We don't need a bandage at the moment. And here's a grindstone. We use a hammer, so we don't need one. No caches here. Here's a cupboard. Excellent chance. That's what we want to see. An ancient hammer, which weighs less than ours, has a little bit less damage, but it has a debuff, so looks nice. I think we take it. And then there is here this shield, which is in a better state than ours, but not as good. Okay, then we can, I think, open the door. Let's first have a look where we are. We aren't at the astral collider. We are at the NISS den, obviously. Very nice. And there should be an artifact, so this is absolutely interesting. We first open this door. The nastiest spider in the game. Wonderful. This looks so beautiful. I have to be a little bit conservative with my light, because I don't have so much lamps left over. I think all in all, this going into the underground is, as you see, a little bit risky, of course. Bloody spider, very nice. But you find very good loot in here. Overall, I would see a lot of spiders on the ground. Normally when you walk on them, you get poisoned, but hasn't happened so far. Turn on the... Oh, what a beautiful lamp. And what a beautiful spider. Have you seen how they came out of her net? This is so nice. This game is really great. I love it. Cupboard, low chance. That's not good. Another cupboard with an ancient book. Okay, that's only lore as far as I understand it. Here the spider came from. An old axe. Nothing for us. The artifact we already saw. And a little bit of lore. Okay, and a lamp. Nice. Very nice. We are really short on lamps. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I think there was another door. I can't find more things here on the first glance. Seems to be everything we wanted to find. Now the poison is over. We lost quite a lot of life, but we are so tanky. Should be okay. Whoops. Okay. It goes down here. That was close. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. This was the other door. There has to be a secret wall in this room anywhere, so that we can get into the back part of the NISS den. I think we will now search for it. Shouldn't be too far away. There is nothing here, I would say. I think we got everything. Whoops. Nice, nice. Yeah. NISS den. Of course there's a NISS. At least one, I would say. Yeah. But we are so tanky. As you see, if it hits us, we always get this little small hits, which really aren't so hurt so bad. Very nice. It's dead. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, let's search for this secret wall. Yeah, I think it came out of there, I would assume, because this is a NISS den in the background. There should be another lamp. We can have a look for this one. Whoops, another one. Nice. You have to be a little bit careful, because they can hit you and you then fall into these holes, so this is a little bit risky to fight it near such a hole, but it's already dead, so no problem. The light cracks, of course it cracks, but we found another lamp which we can burn. Yeah, okay, this lamp, she seems to be active. Our health is nearly fully back, and we can now go to the there may be a way to that part on the other side. We will see. Perhaps here are more NISS. At least here is a dead one, and there it goes to the... No, you can't pass through there, I would say. A crossbow, okay. And there was a box or something, yeah, and a flask. Nice. And the loot down here is always very, very interesting. We are of course looking for stashes. Haven't found one for a longer time now. And here's a storage, and we have the key and another lamp. This is so nice. Wonderful. Some bottles which look promising, to be honest. And yeah, now we can lower our light. Very nice. We've got 2 lamps now. One burned down. Okay, very good. Very good. I think maybe that was it already down here. Here don't seems to be any more. Maybe here's a box or a cupboard left over. Yeah, there's a cupboard. Medium chance. Medium chance is normally quite okay. Have a good chance to open it. A crossbow. Medium one, I would say. Bad heavy armor. And a maul. Nothing for us. Perhaps in our next playthrough I will go for 2-handed hammers. Yeah, I think that was a NISS den. And that was it for today. This is our shield, actually. Which the monster hit out of our hand. We can try to open this one here with a low chance. We have some... No, but our crowbar usage improved, so we try it again. It's still low. We don't have an oiler anymore, and it opens. Very nice. This is a bad heavy armor. Yeah. A hammer with more damage. I think it's a little bit better, and it looks better. And then we've got a heavy shield, which isn't good, and that's it. Ah, there's a heavy shield. Oh, it's quite nice, but very heavy. Weight 9. No, that's not good. Okay, I think that was the NISS den, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.